Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to another F124 stream. And today we are going to be finishing off the season. We've got 3 races to go until the end. We've got Mexico, Brazil, and Vegas. And that will be the end of season 1. So it's only taken us a week to complete. I say that because we've only done 5 lap races. But yeah, hope you guys are all well on this Monday evening. It's a later start than I anticipated, because, having to do adult stuff like, wash dishes and, clean stuff, which is kind of annoying. But, I live alone, so if I don't do it, no one else is gonna. So yeah, hope you're all well on this Monday. So if I don't do anything, I feel like I'm repeating myself. It's probably because I am. So Mexican Grand Prix. Let's remind ourselves of where we are in the championship now. An exceptional run of form last time out. A legitimate run of form, should I say. 3 wins in 5 races. Saw us propel up to 4th in the championship, which in a Williams is very, very impressive. We've got Oscar Piastri hot on our heels, Carlos Sainz behind. The 2 Mercedes not really getting anywhere near us, gotta say. We're pulling away from them and Sergio Perez as well. But yeah, we are in a pretty possessive. We are in a pretty positive. Is that the word I'm looking for? Maybe. Position at the moment. We've got 3 races left: Mexico, Brazil, and Vegas. So I might just calm it down on the old strats front. We'll just use them if we have to. The strats are there to use them if we need to use them. But I think I may have abused my power in the last stream. May have abused my power ever so slightly. Okay, we're just going to use them if we need to. Alright, but we're going to try and give it a go, Am I actually going to nail 3 objectives? Yes, purple as well. Lovely stuff. Right, so what I'm thinking is, because there's only 3 races left, normally we're doing them 5 laps, aren't we? But I feel like because there's only 3 races left, I might, when it comes to the last race in Vegas, I might do a 25%er. Maybe. Because obviously we've got less to go. And, otherwise it could be a pretty quick stream. And I'm not going to get into season 2 today. That's going to be another day. I have actually got an idea for season 2. What I'm thinking is I might potentially, when we get into season 2, maybe go all the way the other way, and instead of doing 5% races, or 5 lap races I should say, we do 100% races, and we do 1 race at a time. That's what I'm thinking. And we'll do that about 2 or 3 nights a week. We'll see. Oh god, strats, but not overdoing it. I could have cut that whole corner, and I chose not to. And you might notice I've gone to the traditional view. I've gone back to it, given it a try. It's been years since I've used this view properly. I haven't used it for ages. But yeah, I thought we'd get back to it. We got a mirror. We can see if there's other cars behind us. We're not doing very well on this lap at the moment. Straight line that there. We're still last. 1.3 seconds off the pace. Oh, look at that. Into the stadium section. Can't get the car to turn. We head into the last corner. Are we going to hold on to top 10? No, it's going to be P12. P12 for the race. That's not too bad. You know, considering it could have been last, but the car just didn't turn left enough and I just had to go straight across, and you know, these things happen, sadly. Max Verstappen takes pole. Sergio Perez on the front row. It's home race. A Red Bull 1-2. 0.3 of a second ahead though, Verstappen. Alonso P4. So we're right behind our teammate. So there's a chance we could get double points in this race. Who knows? But Mexico is it's a bit of a weird circuit. To be honest, it's I don't really either like or dislike it. It's one of those, like, I don't mind it being on the calendar, but if it wasn't on the calendar, I don't know if I'd really miss it. It's one of those. It's got a great atmosphere. You know, the stadium section there, literally, right on cue. You know, it's pretty cool, and the podium at the end of the race is pretty cool. Obviously, the driver going up with the winner going up with their winning car, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I've always been fairly indifferent to this circuit, to be honest. It's almost been back on the calendar for nearly 10 years now. Mental. Right, let's not waste any time with this. Let's get straight into the racing. That's what you're here to see. Right, come on, let's do it. Let's get some points. It's lights out and away we go for the start of this one. Oh, has Albon got a grid penalty? Oh, I think he has. We've been absolutely launched off the start. Can we get up the inside into turn one, up the inside of a few of these guys? Thankfully, I put damage on, but apparently it's not. I'll take it. That's fine. I'm getting past Piastri right on our arse here. Bottas looking good. Bottas, Joe, Salbert. I'm just saying words. Salbert coming on strong late in the season, like they're doing in real life, really. Zhou Guanyu getting a very impressive 8th place yesterday in Qatar. He drove very, very well, deserved it. And, you know, after a year of me being convinced that he was absolutely useless, he's actually done all right for himself. So, you know, got driver of the day as well. So, yeah, very impressive yesterday, Zhou Guanyu. It's a shame that Valtteri couldn't hold on to 10th. Obviously, I know he had Lando Norris on the rampage behind him, so it was always going to be unlikely. But yeah, Bottas drove really well as well and was unlucky. But yeah, brilliant performance from Zhou, and Sauber finally getting some points. So yeah, really happy for him. And every team has points now, which sorts my OCD right out. Right, I'm going to try and protect Bottas here. Get him some points. Bottas deserves some points. Send it up the inside. Oh, it's my corner. It's my corner. Piastri wasn't ahead. It's my corner. Sort of protect Valtteri now. That is my mission. Even sort of, we could just go slow through the corners. Piastri having a little look up the inside. Nothing doing. I've got Bottas a 3-second gap. Doing Valtteri an almighty service. As Piastri has a look. But we keep the place. We're going to have a right battle on our hands trying to hold on to this point as Max Verstappen sets the fastest lap of the race, a time that we're not going to get anywhere near. unless we be a bit creative with our line into turn one. Avoid leading. Oh, you know I can't do that. No, I can't do that. Here comes Ocon up the inside. Go lost. Oh no, I failed it. What a shame. Great long run out of that corner though. Pulling away from Lance Stroll. We might have DRS. It's not going to be much use though. So we head on to lap 3 of this race. God. Stroll. Oh, that was a bit naughty, I'll be honest. I didn't really know where he was going to go then. And I kind of just ended up cutting him off. We've got Bottas a 5-second gap. He's going to be, that must be his first points of the season. Because I can't remember Sauber being anywhere near a point scoring position all season. I don't think Haas have scored any points. So it's just going to be, I think it's just going to be Haas without any points. As Stroll storms past me, but don't worry guys, I'm just going to send it. Look at that, legit. Get out of the way. And back up into 10th place, like nothing ever happened. And we pulled out an almighty gap on Stroll. And, oh God, get to keep the place. So, talking about Qatar earlier, what else happened in that Grand Prix? Obviously, you had Lando Norris's penalty. A lot of people complaining about it, saying that Max was being a bit of a telltale. But at the end of the day, you know, as a competitor, you're going to use every advantage that you possibly can, every opportunity to try and get your rival penalised. And to be fair, people moaning about the severity of the penalty as well, but people seem to be forgetting that speeding under double wave yellows is a very dangerous thing to do, and it's a complete no-no. And that's why, oh look at that power sliding through the corner, that's why Lando was given a 10-second stop go, because, you know, speeding up, gaining an advantage in double waved yellows is, yeah, a very serious offence, because, you know, that's how accidents happen, that's how major accidents happen. You know, you think back to, you know, Jules Bianchi all those years ago. He was, when he had his crash, he was going through double wave yellows, was going too quickly, and yeah, and very sadly succumbed to his injuries. But, you know, that's why that penalty is there, because of the risk involved. You know, we come across the line to finish P11, so no points in this race. Stroll just got me, but the Valtteri Bottas points service is well and truly underway. I'm sure he'll be very, very happy with the service that we have provided. Verstappen wins Le Grand Prix. Did Sergio Perez get a home podium? When was the last time Perez even finished on the podium? Must have been early this year, surely. Must have been like one of the first few races. Because that's the thing about Sergio Perez, he tends to start the season really well, and then by the end of it, he's a complete sack of shit. But this time, at his home race, he has finished P2. So fair play. Yeah, Valtteri Bottas getting his first points of the season. Lance Stroll just pipping us. Didn't have the pace even with the strats. Oscar Piastri, poor race for him, probably largely due to me cutting him off at every point. So we're still fourth. Oh yeah, Piastri failing to score. But what it's done is it's brought Sainz and Perez into the race, and George Russell and Hamilton not far behind. So yeah, we're going to have to be very, very careful into these last two races of the season. Valtteri Bottas getting his first points. And as we look at the Constructors' Championship, that has put Sauber, I think they were ninth anyway, but let's put them even further in ninth now. Ourselves in fifth, and Red Bull, McLaren and Ferrari all separated by about 55 points. Mercedes a long way back, and then us and Aston Martin are battling for that fifth spot. So yeah, 2 races to go. If you are enjoying this video, please consider, this stream should I say, please consider hitting the old like button. And if you want to, of course, if you're new around here, why not get subscribed if you like what you see, so you can be notified of future streams like this one and other things. We're finally ahead of Albon. We're finally the #1 driver. Look at that. I didn't even have to score any points to get it. I haven't used any of this stuff yet. I've just realised the people that I introduced in the first stream. I haven't actually used any of them yet. So why don't we go and do that now? Seems as if you have any. Right, so these people work on, or you can select goals, and they work on like different parts of the car. And you can select goals, and if you hit those goals, then it will lead to more upgrades. 2 sessions without damaging your car. It should be easy because we have got damage off. Or, well, no, we haven't got damage off, have we? It was just off for that race because for some reason, the damage didn't. Oh god, what have I done now? Didn't take hold. Material fabrication planner. Best quality materials. Stress test any tyres to above 30% wear. So we'll try and get it above 30%. We can try. Don't think it'll happen if we're doing like 5 lap races. But we can try. Right, all these parts looking good for now. So it's off to my favourite circuit on the calendar, Interlagos. I absolutely love this circuit. It's so great. It's my favourite race of the year. The race in 2003 was absolutely crazy. It was the race that got me hooked on Formula One. I started watching it. Melbourne 2003 was my first race, but Brazil 2003 was the race that properly got me hooked on F1 because it was absolutely mental. If you've never seen it, I really recommend you go and watch it because everything happened in that race. There's so many drivers spinning off, so many safety cars, so many changes of leads, and the most unlikely winner who had to actually wait a week to be declared the winner because the FIA got it wrong. I won't spoil it for you if you haven't watched it, but I highly recommend, if I could recommend one race for any new Formula One fan to go and watch, it would be the 2003 Brazilian Grand Prix because it was just unbelievable. Right, so excuse me, in a sprint weekend this time, so we've got 2 races here. So we're probably going to qualify really badly because I've got it on 110 difficulty and I am not esports level. So it's probably going to be a back row start. I might dial the difficulty down for something more my level. But yeah, this is probably going to be a pretty bad session. A pretty bad weekend. Oh, we're such a long way behind Verstappen. God. All out of shape. How far? 2.5 seconds. Off the pace. My goodness. Here we go then. Driving towards the line. It's going to be a back row start, but by how much? I reckon that was about 4 seconds. That felt like about 4 seconds. I don't even want to look at it. I'm too scared. Right, so Albon was P12. We were, holy crap, 3.5 seconds off the pace, 2 seconds behind Ricciardo. It's gonna be a painful weekend. Some might argue that it's karma for last time, for stealing all of those wins that I shouldn't have had. Oh, we got down as well, 73 rating. Right, I need to get a drink because my throat is not good. Oh, my tea's gone cold already as well. Oh, right. Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache. Autodromo Jose Carlos Pace. Why, it's a bloody sprint race, so you've got to be as fast as you can. Try not bloody crash it and get some points. Right. Right then. Let's get it. Let's just get straight into it. Let's do what we can. It's lights out and away we go at the start of this Brazilian Grand Prix. Ricciardo is blocking my route. That's very rude of him, but we're gonna, oh God's sake, oh Bottas, for fuck's sake. I say that's entirely my fault. Got a little bit greedy there, tried to go at the inside again. Bottas was clearly in front of me and wasn't having it. Right, another Sauber to wreck me, but obviously now I've got absolutely no turning because my front wing is fucked. Although they're going quite slowly, you can catch up here. Joe, oh fucking, what is it with Sauber's taking my wing off? Jesus Christ, I've got Hulkenberg now. I'm going to blame it on the view. I'm going to blame it on the camera. I haven't played with this camera angle for years. I'm going to blame it on the camera. Sounds about right, God's sake. Oh, we're going to finish last. We're going to finish so last. Magnussen's going to get by me, although got toe. Toe on Joe. Down the inside. Oh, man. Right. I'll be taking that place as compensation. We head onto the main straight. I've got two Hasses on my tail. I've got Joe on my tail. Can I get through a corner without hitting anybody? Yes, because I'd run insanely wide. And we are now in last place. And have no... Oh my God, it's like driving a boat. Stop. Wait for me. Wait. Oh. Oh no, Magnussen's out. What a shame. What a shame. Let's have a look at the instant replay to see how Kevin Magnussen was killed. It's just mining his own. Wow. Let's see it from another angle. Here is a Kevin Magnussen in the wild, minding his own business. Oh, fucking killed. Didn't deserve that ending, but it's the ending he got. And now, oh god. At least I won't finish 20th. This is going to be a struggle. This is going to be a real struggle. I mean, is it even worth coming into the pits? I don't think it is. Going to finish a mile behind regardless, so we might as well just stay out. Fucking hell. Oh, that was close. I had to. I just couldn't get the turn in. Just couldn't get the turn in. Oh my days. Oh, Hulkenberg has left me for dead. Oh, on a completely unrelated topic, I have decided to do an sort of like an end of year review, like a video on this channel, basically just explaining how my year has gone. And the only reason I'm really doing that is because 2024 has been one of the strangest years I've ever had. One of the weirdest years. I've had some of the best times of my life. I've had some of the worst times of my life. And I feel like... Excuse me. I feel like I need to talk about it. I need to put it in a video. You know? Excuse me. I feel like... So I'm probably going to write that out, type it out, so I can get my thoughts like coherently. And then record it and then release it sometime before 2025. Because I feel like I need to, kind of for my own benefit really, just kind of go through everything, analyse everything. Just, yeah. Has Max Verstappen actually won the title yet? It's got a 41 point gap. Yeah, oh there he has it, hasn't it? So about 50, yeah, 50 points to play for, because there's 2 races left now. So Max Verstappen can win the title. He just needs to finish ahead of Norris, doesn't he? As long as the gap's less than 25, or the gap's more than 25 points. He's laughing. Right, a bit of a mixed race there, rating-wise. As we head into our second race. Or qualifying for our second race, should I say. Oh, it's raining as well. Fucking hell. This is a write-off. It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? Not me. Definitely not me. Is he going to alter us out for the wet? Of course he isn't. He's an idiot. Right, here we go then. Let's brake sensibly for turn 1. Oh my god, getting a power slide on. Actually winning. Good old strats. It's, oh my days, it's like driving a rally car. It's mental. Right, into... There we
Into turn one, hard on the brakes, out towards this right-hander. Going very wide at this right-hander before heading into the S's here. Through one half of the S and the other half of the S. Still in 20th place, but flirting with a 19th place qualification before going back down to P20 again. So
that's so exhausting.
2 seconds off the pace. I'm going to do more because why not, as we head up towards the line now, and it's definitely going to be a back row start for Dan Collins. He's absolutely bloody useless. God knows how he's fourth in the championship, because he is one of the worst drivers I have ever seen in my life.
You said it. You said it. Oh god. I don't think that was as bad as my other qualifying performance. 3.5. Oh no, it was. It was. Oh, it was. Now it's 3.5 down, 3.4 now. They were closer to our teammate, but that's only because he qualified lower. Oh god. All that work we did in the last episode to up our rating is going to go right back down. Oy, oy, oy. Oh god. Oh, sorry, I'm so tired. It's a very, very exhausting Monday, as it always is. Right, here we go for the Gran Premio di Sao Paulo 2024, sponsored by a computer. A computer that I actually own, or the brand that I own. I never realised until recently that they changed the first and second around based on, like, if first is on the right hand side, the left hand side, which is pretty cool. So a tiny little detail, but 2008 saw Lewis Hamilton win the title in dramatic style. Is that Glock? Is that Glock going slowly? All those years ago. Right, at least it's dry. At least it's dry. Though it was dry in the sprint and we fucked that up, so just try not to hit anybody at turn 1 this time. To be gentle, be nice. But if I do see a gap up the inside, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to tuck myself in. We might lose a place, but I'm not going to lose a front wing. There we go, up into 15th place. I've got Tsunoda on my outside. Can I give him a little squeeze? Not really, because he's right there. Nico Hulkenberg having a look as well. Someone's locked up. I think that was my teammate. A bit of debris flies into our face. Get a bit dusty on the old visor there. 15th place, right, there's a few cars going slowly. Can we gain some places, or are we not quite close enough? Tempted to have a dive here up the inside of Hamilton. It just didn't quite. Wasn't quite close enough. I've run wide. Tsunoda's going to have me, I'm sure. Cut across Hulkenberg, give ourselves a bit of time. It's towards the end of lap 1. I mean, we're probably going to finish last in this race. But we'll have some fun at defending from some cars before we do. I say defending, more like letting them past, because their straight line speed is way better than mine. Move down the inside, down the outside. I say as Sonoda goes for a move on us. It's denied. I've got Magnussen all over my ass. Defending like an absolute madman. And it's not worked because Magnussen has just sailed past. Let's try and get out the inside. Magnussen comes back. We come back again. Bit of a squeeze. Elbows out. That's a good battle there. I like that. Ended better than the last one where I, took one of his wheels off. So. Oh, that was a horrendous corner there. Did I knock Sonoda's front wing off? Because I felt like... No, I didn't. I know I cut across him at turn 1. I didn't know if I actually did any damage or not, as the train is now released and I'm now last. Was that 4 or 5 cars? Achieve 16th position. I will try my best. I'll try my best. I've got one, but actually, if I dive bomb Sonoda here, I've got a plan. Got a plan. Get out of my way, Ricciardo. The plan didn't work. The plan didn't work. I was trying to sort of dive bomb Sonoda and then just like give the place back so that I can say that I've done it. What I could do. Look. I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to achieve it. Get out of my way. Target. Hit. Yes. That is the best way to achieve a target on any game. Got the target. My awareness has gone up on my racecraft or whatever. It'd be pretty ironic if my racecraft went up based on that. But it looks like as Ricciardo is going to sail past us. That's my fastest lap of the race. And that was me going 9 miles wide. Oh, not even the strats can give me an advantage. This is going to be a very, very depressing end to this Grand Prix. I don't know why I left it on 110, to be honest. I'm nowhere near this level. Oh, God. Sticking with them, though. Right, 1 lap left of pain. But I do love this circuit. It's my favourite. I said it earlier. It's my favourite circuit on the calendar. My favourite circuit to drive. It's just really fun. Like, it's got a really nice selection of corners. All different types of corners. And yeah, it's just flows really nicely, I think. Oh, God. Right, we can try an outrageous dive into here. I don't think it's going to be enough. Nah, they're too far ahead. Around wires. Yeah. Yeah. What's the word? Spun. Slid. Nearly lost the back end. That's all words have just completely failed me. This might be our first P20 of the season. Logan Sargent looking on and smiling as we bring his car back to where it should be with an honourable last place finish. God, I've lost 4th place now. It's a disgrace that I was even 4th in the first place. And Max Verstappen has won the Drivers' Championship. And a shock. Lando Norris not having enough to beat him. There's a shock. a new Formula One World Drivers' Champion. And the checkered flag is out. I was going to say it would have taken an absolute miracle for Verstappen not to win the championship in this race. I think Lando would have needed a Max in Brazil-like performance, or a Max in Brazil-like outcome to win. So Verstappen wins the race, Lando Norris second. So it's Esteban Ocon getting what I believe are his first points of the season. Very handy time to do so as well. There he is, first 2 points of the campaign. Which have not really helped Alpine, to be honest, but it might seal 7th for him. You know, unless RB have like a mega last race. I think one is Tsunoda. Yeah, Tsunoda hasn't even scored a point yet. Which I find quite surprising. I honestly thought he would have done. Right, how many drivers have yet to score? Just 4. So Tsunoda, Zhou, and the 2 Hasses, which again has surprised me. Considering, I guess the game hasn't really taken into account how much Haas have improved. But yeah, we've got a 19-point advantage over Aston Martin going into the last round, constructors-wise, so that's going to be important. We're down to 6th. I expected nothing less. We've got, oh, they're so close. They're so, even Hamilton. If Hamilton finishes 2nd and we don't score any points, then we could finish 9th. Which, to be honest, would probably be a truer reflection of where we should be. But, you know. But it's gone up, I think. Overall. We lost some focus. Probably all that driving off the track. That's not too bad. Wasn't too disastrous. Right, 1 race left. The Las Vegas Grand Prix. And then that is it for season 1. Can't believe that's four streams that's taken us. Of course, Albon getting all the resources. Surprise, surprise. Las Vegas Grand Prix. I do actually like this track. I was already, when it first came into F1, I was all ready to shit on it. All ready to go, oh, another American race that we don't need. Blah, blah, blah. But actually, it's had 2 pretty good races so far. The race in 2023, sorry if you can hear a helicopter or whatever, it's flying overhead. The race in 2023 was really good. It's a good battle between Verstappen and Leclerc. And I think there's a good battle between Leclerc and Perez as well. And then, yeah, the race in 2024 wasn't too bad either. So, yeah, I was all ready to go, you know, another American circuit that we don't need. But actually, out of the 3, this is probably the one I'd keep. Some people might think that's slander on COTA, but I don't mind COTA. I just don't think it's as great as everyone else thinks it is. But right, anyway, enough about circuit bashing. Let's get into our last race. 13 laps, right? We'll do a 25%er as we're only doing 3 races, as it's our last race this season. Little treat. Why not? So do all our practice programs like we usually do. Just a reminder, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, why not leave a like? It helps the channel out and pushes it out to more people. And if you want it pushed out to more people. And if you're new around here and you like what you see, why not get subscribed so that you can be notified of future videos, or future streams like this. I keep saying videos, it's a stream. Oh yeah. Right, I am going to, because 110 difficulty around here will be absolutely impossible. I'm going to put it on 90. We'll see how we go. Probably still finish last. But yeah, I think because of the straights, and I think we'll probably struggle. But it's weird because on some tracks versus the AI, you're actually pretty good on straights. But then on other tracks, they just go straight past you. I don't get it. It's one of those, like, if you can get in the DRS, the car behind on that really, really long back straight, then you're definitely in business. Right, here we go then. What a lap around Las Vegas. The old Las Vegas strip. So you feel like the car feels really nice and planted, I've got to say. Oh god. Say that as I nearly put it into the barrier. But it feels really nice, to be honest. Now there is a strat we can use up here. I'm not going to use it in quali. We can use it in the race if we need to. Where, you know, some cars might just turn left. I prefer sometimes to just go straight on. Oh god, right. Let's try that again. Oh god, that's way too straight. Oh, I've lost a bunch of time there. But there is a strat I will use if I can break into fucking... There's too many. There's too many barriers. I don't like it. Right, get it. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Gets us nice and hooked up for the straight. We're going to lose a whole bunch of time on this straight. Because the AI are just too quick. But saying that... Oh no, we are starting to. Saying we're staying in the top 6, staying in the top 8. And then look at that, down to friggin' last. But strat number 2 is not going to work. Fuck. I was going to say, cut the chicane a little bit thicker. Right, let's try and remember to brake. Remember your braking point. Look at this. Beautiful. It's hit the barrier. Doesn't matter. Hit the barrier big time, but got away with it. We're driving for the line. What's it going to be? We're still going to be last. Yep. 17th. The way I fell down. Even with the strap, even with the cutting. Still couldn't get it right. Right, this could be a pretty painful race, I'm not going to lie. I don't care where these guys are. P17. Head of Ricardo, Sonoda and Hulkenberg. I got a feeling that neither of these two are going to be scoring their first points tonight. Unless we get like the craziest Grand Prix. Or like I take out the entire field. Which I could do. I'm more than capable. We'll leave it on 90. Even if it's like utterly painful. We just go to the race. I've got to remember that I actually need to pit in this race. Because obviously it's a longer distance. Here we go then for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. And it's not sponsored by anything. Las Vegas's high roller Ferris wheel is the tallest trackside Ferris wheel on the F1 calendar. Suck on that, Suzuka. Alright, here we go then. Oh no, we got a little jump there. A couple of grid penalties coming in handy. As his lights out and away we go. I'm going to move over on Ricardo. Make sure you don't get taken out by these guys. Send it up the inside. Oh, fuck off. Let's do that again. I'm not letting my good start get undone by a wall. Fuck off, Bottas. I've got your points already. Don't need to worry about getting your points anymore. You can fend for yourself. Alright. Up to P10. That's a good start. Can we gain some more places down the inside of Ocon? Is he still there? Oh, he's still there. Jesus Christ. Oh, he is still there. And then some. He's going to hang it around the outside. Could have used the strat then. Probably should have done. AI really slow. Through this first section of corners we've gained. We started in P15. We've gained 6 places. Could gain some more here because the AI are looking pretty slow. So we use our little strat. Get up the inside. Don't forget we're trying to fight to stay in P6 in the championship. Potentially get even higher. That would require Sainz and whoever it is overtook me to have a really bad race. I don't think that's going to happen. Let's optimise our... Well, we're not going to be able to because Alonso and Russell too busy squabbling. Getting in my way, but we're going to get absolutely... That's the thing, we get absolutely killed on the straight. So all of my good work, that's where I lost all that time in qualifying. Because we just got no straight line speed versus the AI. It's ridiculous. Right, stay on Bottas, try and get up the inside. If we can, he gets right out of the way. Got a bit scared. Lance Stroll, go down the inside of Esteban Ocon's going to have to be one hell of a move. We get it done though, that's a pretty good... I might watch that back actually, I'm pretty proud of that. If it'll let us. Ocon's there, we go steaming up the inside. Happy days. It's full on narcissism mode, just watching myself. I mean, to be fair, I did most of it with 2 wheels off the track, so I completely forget where I was. On the outside, inside of Piastri. We might have been off the track. Might have hit the wall there as well. It's only a little bit of damage. Should be alright. I'm feeling it a little bit. Jeez. Through there, get a brilliant run. On the back of George Russell. The Russell hustle. Making him bustle. Can't stay with him though. Have we got DRS? Yeah, we have. But even with the DRS, hopefully we get it on the next straight as well, because it'll keep me in front of the guys behind. I had to do that. Take avoiding action. Because Russell was going too slowly. And I had to go off the track to avoid a collision. So I'm doing the sensible thing. That's, oh my god, look at that. How easy it is for them to just breeze past. Right, can I get up inside here? No. We're way faster through the corners. Way faster. We've got DRS again. On George Russell, he's going to make us go to the outside. We'll say all right then. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that's another one. That's another one I want to watch back. Oh no. Look there. DRS to the outside. Russell tries to defend and we just sweep round. That is beautiful. I can race wheel to wheel, legitimately. People say I can't, but I can. Just don't do it. Well, I don't do it. Right, so I've got to be honest, I completely forgot, with it being a 25% race, I completely forgot to pick a strategy. So it looks like, oh fuck, looks like we're flashbacking. Looks like we're going to come in on lap 5 to put the mediums on, which is fine with me. That's what most people are doing. Well, I found just blatantly not turning there. Look at that closing speed though. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do about that? Yeah, I didn't even have DRS yet. Ugh. That's a joke. Right, up the inside of Piastri. He's still there. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Now we've gone back to my usual driving standards. I mean, look at that. I'm losing like 3-4 places on the straights. And I can't do anything about it. It's just too quick. I mean, I can make some absolute worldy moves into this corner, but that's pretty much it. Stroll looking for a move. Piastri. That was ambitious. But still there. Can we do a little switcheroo? Go up the insides. Could try it. God, that's horrendous. Right, there we go. Back up into 9th place. George Russell and Esteban Ocon have left us behind. Right, I'm going to actually try and... I've got no choice now. I had no choice. I was too late for the corner cut. I had to take it. I actually had to take the corner legitimately. But obviously not going to have DR. Oh, look at this. Look at that. I mean, what the... We're going to finish last. I've got my teammate there as well. Oh, look, they're all tripping over each other. I will have that. Thank you very much. That's another one I'm going to have to watch back. Triple overtake, even if it wasn't totally fair. Oh, it hasn't shown any favourable camera angle at all. I tell you, the camera angles in this race have got in this game have got so much worse. So like the older F1 games used to have like some really decent replay cams, and now it's like any time you want to look at the action, it shows you like the worst possible angle. God. Oh. Right, we are stopping this lap. We want to try, obviously, I'm assuming these guys are going to be stopping as well. So we want to try and stay ahead of these guys. That's the target, isn't it? Obviously, coming up that long straight, they're going to be looking to pass us. Oh no, my brakes have failed. What a shame. Instant karma because I completely fucked that corner up. But we got a bit of breathing space. It's all right. It's going to be instantly squashed by this next straight. But, you know, we just got to give ourselves a bit of room to breathe. Right, Stroll's not going to have DRS. He's going to have Bottas right behind him. They'll squabble with each other. I can keep the place. Everyone's a winner. Yeah, see, there you go. Bottas fighting Stroll. Oh. But now this is where it's going to be tough. They're going to be bloody quick on this straight. I assume Bottas is staying out. because he's on the medium tyre. Now this is a really, really weird pit entry, so I've got to be careful. I think we're the only one coming in, aren't we? Leclerc's coming in, Norris is coming in, but they're all behind us or all ahead of us? Ah, they're all ahead of us. Okay, it wasn't too bad in the end. Will we get the undercut? I assume that with their straight line speed and an extra lap, I think they probably got the pace to overtake us. But we can try. You know, we can use everything, we can exploit every possible advantage, every possible strategy. 2 laps. Look, I gotta be honest, Mark, alright? You're asking way too much of me. I mean, I can't even slow the car down for the corner, and you expect me to stay on the circuit for 2 laps? Are you serious? I mean, do you see how much my brakes just weren't working there? Like, again, I want the car to turn for the corner. It just goes too early. And there's nothing I can do. Right, it will be interesting to see where we come out, though. Imagine it's going to be tight. They're probably going to come out just in front of me. But we can try. We set a purple middle sector. This might be a purple last sector as well. It's probably a bit ambitious. Yeah, but where are we going to come out? We're going to come out in front of Albon, in front of Stroll, in front of Bottas as well, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's like a whole train of cars there. So let's have a look at the old race director. Everybody's box. Oh no, Valtteri Bottas hasn't come in yet. George Russell hasn't come in yet. So yeah, we've jumped Lance Stroll. Happy days. Don't know if we've lost out to anyone. Was Alonso behind us or was he ahead of us? I can't remember. But yeah, I think if Bottas boxes and ends up behind us, then we're pretty much where we were. Because yeah, we're P9 before the stop. Yeah, we got good like 3.5 second gap as well. So we managed to even extend. You know, all creative interpretations there. So I'm assuming that Bottas is either stopping this lap or next lap. I think it's this lap. And we should get out in front of him, I'm hoping. Bottas in the pits now. He's just coming out, I think. We've run really wide. He's on the soft tyre. But we've come out ahead of Valtteri Bottas. We've got a 1.7 second advantage. But he is on that quicker tyre. So we're going to have to watch out. To watch that fucking steer right as well. Right, nice and steady. Into here, make the corner. That's good. Right, we've got 5 laps left of what's been a fairly interesting race. Had some good battles with the guys around us. And yeah, Bottas is going to have to try and make those count because he's only really going to have that advantage for a couple of laps before the tyres start to drop off. But I imagine he'll make fairly light work of me, I'd imagine. Straight line speed is frightening. If I'm doing 185, what's he doing? He sails past me. Into not. Oh, fuck. Don't get any damage there. I think I had that damage anyway. And we got away with it. And with 5 laps to go, we have to worry about Lance Stroll and Alex Albon. Got to worry about staying on the friggin' circuit and not running wide. Friggin', oh god. Definitely lost something in the corners. We've had our side pods damaged all race, I think, but don't know whether it's that front wing hit or whatever. Beautiful move. Down the inside of Stroll, back again. Try and break. Achieve an average lap time of 37.5. Might be able to do that. 2 laps in order to do it. But with these guys on our arse, it's going to be pretty difficult. Especially with cornering like that. Lance, oh god, that's an absolute... Everyone's behind us. Everyone. Hamilton. There's a bit of a gap to Piastri, but hopefully there's a little bit of a multi-car squabble here, like there was a few laps ago. Oh, they've all hit each other. They've all hit each other. I've got a puncher. I've got a puncher. Shit. Right, we have to box. Oh, fuck me. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's a disaster. Right, what happened there? Can I see far back enough? Or is that? Oh, no. I'm guessing I went through the corner and my rear tyre has hit someone's front wing. And that's our race fucked. So, definitely no chance of points now. And the title of this stream is looking more ironic as the minutes go by. I get in front of Hamilton because he's had to have a front wing replaced because I kind of cut it off. Right, I've got 4 laps. Oh, don't hit a wall now. Bloody hell. Oh, don't tell me that damage was there anyway and you just didn't fix it. Oh, that damage was there as well. Why don't they fix these fucking wings? Why auto repair means that when there's damage on the wing, you fucking fix it. Oh, fuck me. Alright, do you know what? If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Come on, Lewis. There we go. What a way for our season to end. Have a look at this beautiful crash. So Hamilton sides into me. I can't turn. I just think, do you know what? Fuck it. Come with me. He probably hasn't even retired. He's probably carried on. But there we go. Our season ends there. With a very disappointing crash. A very disappointing Grand Prix. What a shame. Disappointing. So Red Bull win again. Max Verstappen wins again. It's like they got their 2023 car back. But they just slipped it in without anyone noticing. Right. Oh, Bottas got points again. Look at Bottas with the late season surge. Right, Verstappen wins again from Leclerc, from Perez, Sainz, Alonso, Norris, Russell, Ocon getting more points. So the late bloomers, Ocon and Bottas, and then Lance Stroll getting the last point. Alex Albon still absolutely useless, which means that we have, although taking Hamilton out, although he was last anyway, has probably preserved my top 8 finish. So we've gone down to 8th in the end. Verstappen wins the title, Norris in 2nd. We've lost out. We started the stream in 4th, and we finished it in 8th. Have we scored? We didn't score a single point this stream. Ended the season very poorly. We had, what was it, 11th place in Mexico, last place in Brazil, and then this absolute disaster. Now, did we do it? We did. We did enough to finish 5th in the Constructors. Not that it means anything in this game, because it doesn't. But we finished 5th ahead of Aston Martin. I finished 5th anyway, as my points. Even if you took Albon out of that equation, I would still have beaten Aston Martin on my own. Yeah, Red Bull win the Constructors, McLaren 2nd, Ferrari 3rd, Mercedes 4th. Williams, Aston Martin, Alpine, Sauber get 4 points, RB end up with 3, and Haas, sadly for them, don't get any points this year. Shaking my damn head because Sergio Perez has beaten me. But then he's in a Red Bull, I'm in a Williams, so he should be beating me. So I wasn't too bad, to be fair. Still ahead of Alex Albon. Yeah, now we've got a big decision on our hands here. Is do we stay at Williams or do we move somewhere else? That is the question. I mean, I know no one's in chat at the moment. I could do a poll. Stay at Williams? No, that's not even a word. I've typed that so badly. Stay at... Oh my god. You think I'd learned to type by now? Yes. No. Start poll. If there's anyone in here, anyone wants to vote, then you can vote. If not, if there isn't anyone here, I will just make my own decision. Oh, it's gone. Why can't I see it? I can't actually vote in this. Right, I'll give it 20 more seconds or so, and then I'll just make the decision, because nobody's watching, baby. Right. Give it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End it there. What a poll that was. What a poll that was. Look at all those votes. Right, let's have a look at the options. So we've got Williams. We're bottom of the performance at the moment. We're bottom. Do you know what? Sauber on the way up. We had a good end of the season. We got Sauber, Haas, RB, and Williams. I'm kind of tempted. to ditch Williams and go to Sauber. Because they're on the way up. Alright, they're not ahead of us by much. But we haven't really improved this year. And Sauber have improved a lot. So I'm kind of tempted. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go for Sauber. Sign for Sauber. That might be a suicide, but if I can take that sack of shit Williams to 5th and Sauber get a decent car, who knows? Right, 78. We can get to 78. We've gone up like 9. We've increased our rating by about 9 this year. We can do it by about 4 next year. So we have Bottas as our teammate. We're going to sign the contract. And we are going to be a Sauber driver in season 2. Which I might do 100% races for. I'm not sure. Hey Dan, what a season. You've destroyed your contract target and everyone at the team is ecstatic. Unfortunately, they won't be ecstatic when they find out that I've ditched them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I think that is, yeah, that's everything. So I think I'm going to end the stream here because it is getting quite late. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please consider hitting the like button. If you're new around here and you like what you see, why not consider getting subscribed so that you can be notified of future videos and streams like this one. Comment below if you're watching this on a replay. Comment below any thoughts and suggestions that you may have. And yeah, I will see you in the next one, where we will be driving for Sauber. So thank you very much for watching once again. Take care of yourselves, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.